If you have any kind of acne or pustular skin condition, there are many things that you can do with your diet that will improve your condition. People think it's a matter of bacteria overgrowth. I know, though, sometimes you can pick up some toxigenic strains of skin bacteria like MRSA. The majority of acne occurs in Western nations because of processed foods or medications altering your hormones. There are millions of people around the world who never get acne, not even as teenagers. And if you're one of those people who have never had acne, please comment below and let your friends know on this YouTube channel that this is not a rite of passage for every adult on earth. It's a Western disease from our Western triggers, primarily processed foods and fatty foods, that change your gut microbiome and your hormones to cause oil gland inflammation. Now, if you have inadequate intakes of essential micronutrients and plant antioxidants, that helps to reduce inflammation and support healing of your skin. That can cascade into more inflammation and scar tissue. Medications such as steroids, testosterone, and birth control pills are such hormones that can cause acne, so can brain-altering medications like lithium, lamotrigine, and finito. And this is because your nervous system is an integral part of your skin. And that's really how you can touch and feel when neurochemicals change, be it from stress or medications or from disease. This will present as symptoms on your skin. And if you have acne, cut down on processed grains, sugary food, and dairy. Chocolate has also been associated, even dark chocolate. Keep a food diary. You may be surprised at which foods can trigger your body to be more inflamed. For some people, simply removing those foods and eating lots of fresh vegetables and fruit is good enough to take care of the problem. It prevents inflammation and promotes healing. For those of you who think getting designer 4 vitamins is a good idea, you may want to think twice. There's a right way and wrong way to do supplements for vitamin B12. Makes people actually get acne because you turn on bacteria genes that make inflammatory molecules that cause inflammation in your skin, and this is why you don't really want to overdo a good thing. Vitamin B12 shouldn't exceed 5,000 micrograms a week unless you're a deficient or monitored by a healthcare worker. Itching is another condition that's super common and can happen with or without a rash. Sometimes your skin shows the first sign of inflammation by itching. And really, the inflammation starts in your gut. Maybe you ate a nut or you took a medicine that you're allergic to. It's important that you stop eating those things and stop taking those things that make you itch right away. Your gut is the largest immune system, and when you eat something wrong, your excited immune cells release histamines that make you itch. Alcohol, cheese, fermented foods, processed meats are all histamine-inducing foods. You may want to avoid it if you are itchy, eczema, or atopic. Titis is another itchy skin condition that can result in infections and scarring, and is another sign of inflammation that can start from your gut. People with eczema can get asthma, lymphoma, and other autoimmune problems. If you're just going to put steroids to make eczema go away, those topical steroids can permanently thin your skin and suppress your immune system. However, it's sometimes a bridge necessarily to quiet down the rash and the itch. But it's not addressing the root cause, and this is why you have to keep applying it. Oftentimes, changing to a whole food, plant-rich diet is dramatic at eliminating eczema, because it just crowds out inflammatory processed foods. And more importantly, you're going to give yourself the micronutrients found in those whole foods that are critical for your skin to repair. I suggest number 1, dietary changes along with a diary log. But I'm realistic, changing diets are super hard, and most people, they can't get enough micronutrients on a normal state. It's funny how some people don't appreciate micronutrients because they've tried some random multivitamin that didn't work well. Random multivitamins come in random doses, and every micronutrient has its own therapeutic window. When you sell a health product and you don't understand clinical medicine or nutritional inadequacies or nutritional deficiencies, you really won't know the minimum therapeutic dose or maximum therapeutic dose. But I have a very unique perspective of micronutrients because I see the clinical symptoms, from mild inadequacies to severe deficiencies. And there are at least 44 essential micronutrients your body needs on a daily basis. If you're eating a restrictive diet or on a fasting diet, or restricting your diet to processed foods, or restricting your diet to animal products, like a carnivore or keto diet, or even if you're vegan, you are most likely deficient in multiple areas unless you're making it up for those restrictions via supplement or specific food. And the more fibrous foods you eat, the less deficiency you'll have. But there's no diet that's perfect, and all diets need some form of supplementation. 40 grams of fibrous whole plants daily is what I could recommend. People target not the stuff that you dissolve in water. We know 90% of Americans don't even hit half that goal. And remember, a supplement is only supplemental when you have enough to meet your body's needs. Otherwise, you're inadequate, and even worse, you may be deficient. Hives can occur when you get more inflamed. This is also known as urticaria. And you will see bumps that are faintly pink in all different sizes that are itchy and move around in your body. This is the most frequent complaint in the emergency department. So many things can cause hives, but let's focus on things that you eat in your gut. Foods, particularly shellfish, fish, cheese, eggs, chocolate, and nuts, are notorious for causing hives. Now, infections in the gut from parasites and viruses can also cause hives. And this is why it's important to always wash your hands, wash your produce, filter your drinking water, and thoroughly cook other items that could be contaminated. It also helps to avoid chemicals in your foods and medications. Whenever possible, prescription medications, including antibiotics and over-the-counter medications, including aspirin and NSAIDs, mess with your immune system and can give you hives. Lithium are known to promote psoriasis, even anti-malarian medications. Obviously, if you have psoriasis, you want to avoid medications if possible, but sometimes it's not possible. But diet is super important, although there is no officially recognized diet. Many people definitely have found benefits when they target whole food, plant-based. Keep a food diary to see what they can tolerate and what they can't tolerate. The goal is to control your psoriasis through food-land lifestyle. And to really only use biologics when you absolutely have to. It will suppress your immunity, it will distribute gut microbiome, and it could lead to other medical complications. Remember, make small aims because they can lead to great health gains. See you in the next video.